Big thanks to Shinyuden for the review code. This is Aero The Acro-Bat on the Nintendo Switch. I'm Dan, and let's get into this. Originally released in 1993 for the Super Nintendo, Aero The Acro-Bat is back to relive the golden age of platformers with a modern twist. Developed by Sunsoft and Iguana Entertainment, this 16-bit classic was part of the early 90s wave where every gaming company wanted their mascot to rival the likes of Mario and Sonic. With its recent re-release, players can once again dive into Aero's world of acrobatics, mad clowns and carnival chaos. The narrative of Aero the Acro-Bat is straightforward yet colourful, fitting perfectly with the era it hails from. The game pits Aero against the villainous Edgar Ector, a once banished circus performer turned industrialist with a vendetta. Edgar's plan to destroy the world of amusement is a direct consequence of his dark past at the circus, where a dangerous prank led to his expulsion. Now, with a gang of twisted clowns at his side, Edgar kidnaps the circus staff, including Aero's girlfriend, Ariel, and it's up to Aero to save the day. This narrative serves as the backdrop for Aero's journey across 4 distinct areas, each containing 5 stages filled with traps, enemies, and objectives that demand both skill and precision. The circus theme permeates the entire game, from the vibrant visuals to the quirky enemy designs. The gameplay mechanics in Aero the Acro-Bat set it apart from other platformers of its time. Unlike many of its contemporaries, Aero doesn't simply jump on enemies to defeat them. Instead, he relies on his mid-air dash, which can be directed upwards or downwards, serving as both an attack and a double jump. This dash mechanic is crucial to mastering the game, as it allows Aero to navigate through the increasingly challenging levels while dispatching enemies. I, however, found this very difficult to get right, but that's more of a skill issue than anything else. Each level in Aero the Acro-Bat presents unique objectives that must be completed before advancing, whether it's finding a key, making platforms disappear, or performing acrobatic feats through a series of rings. These goals add variety to the gameplay, forcing players to explore levels thoroughly rather than simply rushing from point A to point B. However, this exploration can sometimes lead to frustration. The level design, while creative, is often punishing, with hidden objectives and enemies placed in ways that feel intentionally cruel. Missing a single objective often requires significant backtracking, which can be a major source of irritation. Moreover, Aero's momentum-based movement can be a double-edged sword. While the mid-air dash adds a layer of depth to the gameplay, it also makes precision platforming a challenge, especially when combined with the game's punishing difficulty. Enemies are tough to kill, and spikes or similar hazards which result in instant death are placed liberally throughout the game. The limited continues and the small health pool only add to the difficulty, making Aero's adventure a true test of patience and skill. One of the most significant aspects of this re-release is the inclusion of modern quality of life features that weren't available in the original. The ability to rewind the game, use save states, and even activate cheats like infinite energy or invulnerability are all game changers. These features allow players to mitigate the brutal difficulty that made the original notorious, making it more accessible for newcomers and less irritating for returning players. Additionally, the re-release offers a range of screen filters, giving players the option to modify the game's appearance to match their nostalgic preferences, whether you want to play with a retro style monitor effect or enjoy the game in black and white. These options add a nice touch for those looking to customize their experience. The inclusion of a gallery featuring original game artwork, posters and box designs is another nod to nostalgia. For fans of the original game, this gallery offers a trip down memory lane, showcasing the creative effort that went into the game's design and marketing. Aero the Acro-Bat remains a competent platformer with unique mechanics, but it's held back by its often frustrating level design and unforgiving difficulty. The modern enhancements certainly help smooth some of the rough edges, making this re-release the best way to experience the game. However, the core gameplay issues such as the punishing backtracking and repetitive level objectives still linger. For those who grew up with Aero or have a soft spot for 16-bit platformers, this re-release is worth revisiting. The ability to tweak the difficulty with cheats and save states means that more players will be able to see the game through to the end, something that wasn't as easy back in the day. Aero the Acro-Bat is definitely a game of its era. It's a nostalgic trip that's best taken with a healthy dose of patience and a finger ready on the rewind button. Aero the Acro-Bat is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $5.99 in both the UK and US. Thanks to you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.